Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, October 24, 2022. The moon spends the day in your sign, engaging your emotions and bringing more color to your life. There can be a subtle understanding between you and a partner or special someone today that has you feeling valued and respected. A good buy or a smart business move can figure strongly now. With current transits, you tend to hold on to your ideas and go your own way with them. While you may not always agree with others today, the discourse or debate can be interesting. You could feel more enthusiastic about a writing or learning project, and it seems to lift your spirits and keep you engaged. The headaches may clear today and tomorrow. Mental Mercury, your planetary ruler, is acting like a guardian angel to you, protecting you and your most important endeavors and plans. He is creeping toward a link with Saturn, the planet of longevity and permanence. This is the perfect energy to sit down with your significant other and discuss your long-term plans and the legacy you'd like to build. Any discussions now will have a rather practical and balanced nature, helping you to slowly but surely make them come into a reality. Think big but also be realistic. What is next? The moon is glowing in your sign, encouraging you to feel luminous and vivacious as a professional. You might feel more self-aware during this lunation, so steer clear from being critical about your looks or disposition. Instead, focus on the moon forming a trine to Uranus retrograde and the North Node in Taurus. It is destined for you to keep leveling up. But you may need to lean into your unconventional side as you embrace this upcoming chapter in your professional journey. There is so much to look forward to. At the same time that the Sun and Venus reach their last full day in your income sector, their alignment is still deepening and won't peak until just before they leave tomorrow. These final hours are getting you closer to not only where the money is but to a belief in what's possible. This comes just as Saturn's direct turn tomorrow is set to give work and job matters the green light. Continue looking for the positive in all that you do. When you give yourself positive reinforcement for healthful actions, you are more apt to take these steps in the future. When you go for a glass of water, particularly when you are not thirsty, try telling yourself why it is good for you with a soothing tone. Your inner voice plays a great role in how you treat yourself. Make it loud and reassuring. Today the vibrations will be speaking more about reflection and waiting rather than taking action and concluding your projects. However, if you are patient and furnish the necessary effort, you will be better able to avoid obstacles in your effective life. The situation is far from ideal and the routine in your sentimental life could be heavy for you. Fortunately, this slow period is going to end soon, and after it has finished you should have confidence in yourself again. With the Sun and Venus aligned during their last full day in your income sector and Saturn in his last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, this is an important day on both fronts. With Saturn's direct turn tomorrow giving work and job matters the green light, the income potential that has been building will have a smoother path forward. With a lot of change in the air, having the moon in Virgo is sharpening your instincts, making it easier to trust your gut. With Jupiter returning to your relationship sector next week, the moon's monthly visit to Virgo is serving two important functions. As the moon makes its first visit since Mercury, the planet of communication, left this as a chance to ensure the communication lines are open, while a clash with the planets already in your relationship sector can bring a reminder when it comes to knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. Today, you've got to get your grind on and be dedicated to your path. The Scorpio moon adds some gusto to the day, but you have to put some elbow grease into it if you want to get things done. It's all about accomplishment right now. Maybe you're making up for lost time and ready to burn the candles at both ends. However, take extremely good care of your body, which is a continual theme here. On a personal level, keep your eyes on the prize of self-care. Never forget the support you're creating and the foundation you're laying for yourself and others. These are transits of a lifetime, and today you're aided by your willingness to put your blood, sweat, and tears into what you do and who you love. Whatever is worth the struggle is exactly where you need to focus at this time. Whatever falls away wasn't good enough for you in the first place. The universe doesn't have the time to play those kinds of games with all this work to do. Just after midnight, the Virgo moon opposes retrograde Juno in Pisces, stimulating anxiety around our commitments. As the moon transits Virgo, we feel safest when our lives are regimented and orderly. We have our little routines, and checking things off our mental to-do lists provides us with peace of mind. However, the commitments we've forged in work or partnership as Juno transits nebulous Pisces depend upon us going with the flow and understanding that our engagements won't always operate in predictable ways. Juno in Pisces teaches us that there is security to be found in a lack of fixed parameters. There is safety in the liminal. Yet, it won't feel that way at this time. We'll now attempt to apply new rules to our contracts, trying to define and systematize them. We might ask our partners the dreaded question, "What are we?" or put terms to a vague work contract. After this transit passes, we'll regret these actions and recognize that they were indicative of insecurity. Fortunately, those who we've partnered with will see our behavior as a temporary lapse in judgment. They understand that what we really need is reassurance, not a contract renegotiation. In the pre-dawn hours, the Moon conjunct Ceres in Virgo, a time of self-soothing. Issues from the Moon-Juno opposition may now be course-corrected. We realize that our desire for structure and control may be due to how we were parented. Either our home lives were overly structured or lacked structure. As we seek to build emotional safety nets in our lives, past nurturance has impacted our present behavior. What form of support feels safe for you? How can you give this support to yourself? We must make it a habit to self-nurture, instead of expecting others to fulfill our needs. This way, we will not only be able to better navigate difficult circumstances with confidence, we will also determine when we are truly not getting what we need from partners, divorced from projection.